Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone must be doing well. Our today's topic is noun. Since childhood, we have been discussing noun in various stages at different stages of the schools, college level, and at university level. So I hope the basic concept of the noun must be clear to everyone. There is a traditional definition of the noun that noun is the name of person, place, or thing. What is noun? It is the name of person, place, or thing. We always say noun is the name of person, place, or thing. For example, University of Balochistan, University of Lahore, these are the names of places. When we say Shoaib, when we say Asad, when we say Ali, these are also nouns, but we place them in the category of persons. And when we say marker, whiteboard, blackboard, fan, etc., we count it in the things. Clear? So we have, since childhood, we have been discussing this, we have been learning this. But the question arises, when we say devil, when we say dog, when we say donkey, which category would these fall in? When you say donkey, what is donkey? Is donkey a name? Definitely it is. Which category would you put donkey in? Either in the category of place, thing, or person. Those who have not been through the first lecture, the basics of grammar, they would never grasp this concept. And those who have been through, definitely their answer would be donkey is a person. Now, many of those who are unaware, I suggest them go through the chapter, the first lecture, the basics of grammar. So, in the first basics of grammar, you would find the answer to person. Yes, person, simply we could say person is the entity. Entity means anything having identification. So, any identification would be termed as a person. Clear? So, tradition says noun is the name of person, place, or thing, or most probably they say there is another definition. Noun is a word. Noun is a naming word. Some people say noun is a naming word. Again, there is some deficiency, because if it is a naming word, what if it is not a single word? For example, there is a person with long hair. If I say, if I don't remember, let's say there is a person with long hair and his name is John. His name is John, and suddenly I forget his name. And I say, there is one of your class fellows, what is his name, who has long hair. So, what did I say? Long hair boy. Is this long hair boy his name? Absolutely not. Definitely it is not his name. Then what is it? It is basically his identification. It is not his name. It is not his name. His name is John. But what is long hair boy? Long hair boy is his identification. Clear? It is not his name. But it is acting. It is working like his name. When I say long hair boy, definitely who would appear? The John would appear into your mind. Therefore, John, though is not his name, but long hair boy, though is not his name, but is his identification. So, from now onward, what would be the definition of noun? So, remember, noun is not only a naming word. Noun is not only a word. So, we would say noun is the name or identification. What would you say? Noun is the name or identification. Don't forget this term, identification, given to a person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, notion, etc. Noun is a word or group of words. What is noun? Noun is a word. If you wish to write, just write it. Noun is a word or group of words. It means it may be a word or maybe group of words. Noun is a word or group of words which is used for what? For name or identification of a person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, notion, etc. It is not confined. Clear? So what is noun? Noun is the name or identification given to a person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, notion, etc. It may be a single word, maybe a group of words. Clear? Let's discuss its kinds. There are several kinds of noun, but the most important thing is to get the concept of noun. If the concept of noun is clear, then recalling the kinds would be quite simple and quite easy. So, types or kinds of noun. When you say kinds of noun or noun, these are quite simple, not very difficult. What is the first thing you need to know is the concept of noun. And the concept of noun is the name or identification given to a person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, etc. Clear? Now there are different types. Now look at the names. When I say animate. When I say animate noun, animate means something in motion, like you can affiliate it, you can associate it with animal. So what is animate noun? The names of the living organisms, the name of the living organism. What is animate noun? The names or the identification of the living organism. Now who are the living organism? Obviously all the human being, all the botanical things, all the zoological things, all those things that we can see with our naked eyes, like animals, plants, and all those things that we can not see, but we can observe it through light microscopes, like bacteria, fungi, and all that. So what is animate noun? The names that are given to living organisms. And obviously there is another kind, inanimate. In means not. Inanimate means the names of, yes, what is inanimate? The names of non-living things, non-living objects like table, whiteboard, marker, and a number of other inanimate or non-living things. So the names of living things, living organisms is called animate noun. The names of the non-living objects or non-living things, those names, the names of those is called inanimate nouns. Clear? Next is common noun, and proper noun. Common noun and proper noun. Now, what is the difference between the two? For example, there is a sentence, Alama Iqbal is a poet, and then I say Ali is a poet. What can you observe? What is common in both? Yes, the common noun is poet in both, because poet is used for Allama Iqbal as well for Ali. Clear? So what is common noun? The noun or the name that is used generally for everyone. Like boy can be used for any boy who lives in Pakistan or any other country, or who lives near to you or apart. So when you say boy is a common noun that can be used for anyone. When you say brother, sister, okay? What is common noun? The noun that is used generally for everyone, like boy, girl, father, mother, girl. These all are what? These all are the common nouns that can be used for anyone at common. And look at the second one. What is proper noun? Proper means specific, particular. Now, can you guess what is proper noun in these two sentences? Some of you may be clicking Allama Iqbal as the proper noun because he is our national poet. What about Ali? Is Ali a common noun or proper noun? Okay, those who are thinking that Ali is a common noun, to them it is my advice that all those guys whose names are Ali, they are not poets. Okay, some of them may be good fighters like Muhammad Ali, who was a boxer. Some of them may be cricketers. Some of them may be having some other occupations. So every Ali is specific at its own place. There may be Shoaib, a number of Shoaibs in the world, like some like Shoaib Akhtar, Shoaib Malik. They are the cricketers, and there is also Dr.Shoaib on the earth, who is not a cricketer but a teacher, okay? And there are a number of other Shoaibs who are enrolled in other means specific disciplines. So what is Shoaib or what is Ali? Ali itself is a proper noun because we are not talking about any Ali in the world, and Ali cannot be used as a common noun for everyone. So remember, what is proper noun? Proper noun means the name or identification given to a specific, particular person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, notion, etc. So all the names like Allama Iqbal, Muhammad Ali, University of Balochistan, these all are what? These all are proper nouns. Am I clear? Or simply you could say the noun which is particularized, particularly used for some specific person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, etc. in a sentence is called a proper noun. Hopefully the difference between common and proper is clear. Next is, yes, we have a number of types of nouns, okay? I'll be asking from you as well, and do write different kinds that you make yourself. Okay, some of you are saying countable and uncountable. Yes, you people are right. Countable nouns. What are countable nouns? Like we say, the things we can count, the things we cannot count. Is it so? If it is, like since childhood we have been learning the same thing, that the things we can count, the things we cannot count, and some people say the things we can measure. Am I clear? So, actually the definition of countable and uncountable is not like we have been learning. So what is it then? If you say star, people say star, is it countable or not? Star, it's not countable, we cannot count it. Okay? And what about here? Is it countable or uncountable? We cannot count it. Oh, if we cannot count it, it means it is not countable. Clear? What about rice? Is rice countable? Rice. Definitely it is not countable. But if I give you a fistful of rice and I say count it, and if you start counting it 1, 2, 3, I say take 10 years even, what do you think? Would it be counted or not? Definitely it would be counted. If I give you a rice, means a bowl filled with rice, and I give you time and I say, I instruct you to count it, even if you take 10 years, keep counting it. Would there be a day that you would finish counting it? Obviously it will be counted. So if it will be counted, it means it is countable. Isn't it so? Yes. As per the definition says the things we can count, the things we cannot count. So as per the definition, it must be countable. Actually, it isn't. Clear? So where is the problem? The problem is in the definition. Clear? So let's try what is countable and uncountable. Do remember, for countable, one thing you must keep in mind. For countable, there is one concept that you need to know. Two things, okay? Countable, remember, for countable, the very first thing you need to remember is number, and number 2 is plural. Plural. What is countable? The nouns that can be written with a number and have plurals. Those nouns which have plurals, okay, and can be written with a number are called countable nouns. Listen it again. What is countable noun? The noun that has plural and can be written with a number. That noun is called countable noun. For example, we can say boy. Boy. Do we have its plural? Yes, we have its plural, that is boys. We also can say 3 boys, 4 boys, 5 boys, 100 boys, girls. So these all are what? These all are countable. Why are they countable? Because they have, yes, what do they have? They have 2 qualities. Number 1, they can be written with a number, and number 2, they have plural. So those nouns which have plural and can be written with a number are called countable nouns. So it's not about counting or not counting, okay? So a question arises. Again, I'm asking you, star, is it countable or uncountable? Have you ever heard stars Is there any term like stars? If yes, you are in the right place. It is countable. Clear? And when you say, have you ever heard waters? Can we say waters? No, because water does not have plural. Can we say rices? No, because it does not have plural. Am I clear? So the nouns which have plural are called plural and can be written with number are called countable nouns, and the nouns that do not have plural. What is the definition of uncountable? The nouns that do not have plural are called uncountable nouns. Hope so that is clear. Examples of uncountable are rice, water, and other beverages you can add in. Clear? And the examples of countable, everything that has plural, every name that has plural and can be written with a number is called countable noun. I hope this is clear. Okay, there is one rule. Okay, remember, there is one rule. Sometimes we write the uncountable with S. Sometimes we write uncountable with S. Sometimes this uncountable things, uncountable names are written with S. So that is not for the sake to show that it is plural. It is for the sake to show the quality. For example, you may see somewhere waters. Okay, waters. Now, if I say there are five waters, I don't mean that it is showing the plural. I mean that there are five different types of water. There are five different types of water. So when you see the uncountable with S, like you might have heard about peoples. Like there is some party in the Pakistan, very prominent one, Pakistan People's Party. They are not saying people party. They have mentioned it as a people's party. It doesn't mean it is plural. It means that there is a variety of people in this party. Means every person can be a part of this party, whether the person is Muslim, non-Muslim, whether the person is Sindhi, Pashtun, Baloch, Punjabi, any person can be the part of this party. That's why they have used the term peoples. Clear? So when you see any of such terms, when you see the uncountable with S, it doesn't mean we are talking about plural. We are talking about quality. That there are different quality of such things. I hope this is clear. Next type of the noun is, yes, very prominent. You have heard about it. That is concrete and abstract. Concrete and abstract. What is concrete? Concrete. And next is abstract. It's quite simple. When you hear about the concrete noun, concrete means physical objects. The name of physical objects, the name of those things that we can touch, simple. The name of those things, physical objects, the names of the physical objects. And what is abstract noun? As the term indicates, abstract means taken from. Abstract means taken from. If you take some noun from another word, we call it abstract noun. So for abstract noun, you have to remember two things. One is non-physical, means untouchable. We cannot touch it. Untouchable. And the most important is it is taken from other words. Taken from other words. Taken from other words. Now, what are those other words? For example, the abstract noun can be taken from verb, like you might have heard the verb grow. Verb is grow. The noun which has been taken from grow is growth. Growth is from grow, and it can also be taken from adjective, like you might have heard about kind, a kind person. So kind has been taken from, means if we take a noun, if we make a noun from it, kindness, kindness, grow, growth, clear? And we can also take noun from one noun from another noun, like kid itself is a noun. When you say kiddish, it is another abstract. Abstract means which has been taken from another noun, which has been taken from another noun. Clear? When you say adult, adulthood, child, childhood, child, childish. Clear? These all are what? These all are abstract. So what is abstract noun? The noun which has been taken from other nouns. Okay, the nouns which have been taken from other nouns. And what is another quality? Untouchable, that we cannot touch, we only can feel. Like love. Love is what? It is an abstract noun because we cannot touch it, we only feel it. We cannot express it in physical shape, rather we just feel it. Clear? So up to now what we have discussed? We have discussed animate nouns, that is used for living things, living organisms. Inanimate for non-living, common noun, proper noun, countable, uncountable, concrete, abstract. Do you have any other kind? Mathematical nouns. Yes, you are right. The nouns that are used in the field of mathematics, mathematical nouns. Yes. Any other nouns? Physiological. Yes, you are right. Physiology means the field of physiology. Do you have any other nouns? Judicial nouns. Obviously, like in judiciary, we use different terms. We use different names in judiciary. So those are judicial nouns. Yes. Do we have another kind? Yes, of course. Every field has got its own nouns, its own names. So every field is its kind because every field has got its own noun. Okay. Next, I'm smelling. Yes, compound noun. Yes, which noun? Compound. Compound means a combination. What is compound noun? Compound means combination, means more than one. Compound noun. Compound. Compound means more than one. Means a noun which is made up of more than one noun. Like coffee plus shop. Have you heard coffee shop? Obviously, when you say black plus board, blackboard, whiteboard, coffee shop, nut shop. Okay, so these all are what? These are our compound noun because they are not composed of one word. They encompasses more than one word in them. Compound noun. Yes. Is there any other type of noun? Who is saying collective noun? Yes, you are right. Collective noun. The noun which is given to a group. The noun which is given to a group. For example, for collective noun, you can say a group. Okay, group itself is a collective noun. The noun which is used for a whole group, like a team, family. Clear? These all are army, police. Sorry. This is the combination. This is the name given collectively to all the members of the family. Yes. What is next kind? Yeah, I could hear. Yes. Next kind. Who is saying phrasal noun? Yes, you people are right. Phrasal noun. Do you remember phrase? What is phrase? Group of words which which gives sense but not the complete sense. Clear? Can you give any example? Yes, the very first example in the beginning of this class. What was that? Long hair boy. Do you remember? Long hair boy. Now, long hair boy itself is not a noun. But what is it? It is the identification, and it is not a single word. It is a combination of 1, 2, 3 words. So all these 3 words combinedly are called phrase. So the noun is called phrasal noun. Then we have noun clause. We'll be discussing in detail in the chapter of clauses. And what is next? Next, some people are saying verbal nouns. You are right. What is verbal nouns? The nouns which have been taken from verbs. Clear? Like infinitive and gerund. Gerund noun and infinitive. We'll discuss gerund noun and infinitive in detail. For example, teaching, this ing one, to teach, to plus first form of the verb when the work is a noun. We'll be discussing it in detail. Yes. Can you give any other example? Yes. Can there be any other kind? Of course, the nouns of your field. So remember, What is noun? Noun is basically the name or identification. It has got numerous kinds. It is not confined to these few kinds that we have put on the board, and it is not confined to the names that are in your mind for now. Noun is a huge topic, okay? It has got a very huge concept, clear? So remember, for the most important thing is to recall the basics of noun. What is basics of noun? Noun is the name or identification given to a person, place, thing, idea, job, occupation, notion, etc. That's important. Recalling all these kinds is not necessary. Remembering the concept is very important. Clear? And we'll dismiss our class here. I'm expecting one thing from you people. Keep writing, generating new kinds of noun. Generate new kinds of noun. I'm not saying that search in Google. No. Make new kinds of nouns from yourself, and do mention it in comments, or do mention it in the chat when we'll be discussing in Zoom, when we'll have discussion on Zoom, okay? And you can also text the new kinds and discuss with me on the Zoom sessions. Thank you so much. Take best care of you. Hope to see you people. Hope to catch you people in next class. Take care.